Since I'm here, let me continue, but change the subject. I have the great privilege to say a few words about 6 remarkable individuals whom we are honoring tonight, and who each, in their own way, has most richly earned what we call on the program a tribute to excellence in service. That was the last slide. Now we make the transition. Dr. Anny Bakalian. I'd say hold your applause, but don't hold your applause. You should definitely applaud all of these people as much as you can. Dr. Anny Bakalian, for many years, was the Associate Director of the Middle East and Middle Eastern Center at the Graduate Center at the City University of New York. She is a distinguished scholar, teacher, and mentor to many younger scholars, and she is the author of, among other works, the groundbreaking study, Armenian-Americans, From Being to Feeling Armenian. Unfortunately, Anny is unable to be here tonight with us, but please do show your respect and appreciation for Dr. Anny Bakalian. Dr. Kevork Bardakjian is the Manoogian Professor, Emeritus of Armenian Language and Literature and the former Director of the Armenian Studies Program at the University of Michigan, Ann Arbor. He also founded, directed, and taught at the University of Michigan Summer Armenian Institute in Yerevan, and likewise mentored several generations of scholars. He served several times as the president of the Society for Armenian Studies and for many years on NAASR's Academic Advisory Committee. Unfortunately, Kevork is in Armenia right now doing research at the Matanadaran, but please do applaud for Kevork Bardakjian. That top picture was at NAASR's 50th anniversary, by the way, and please hold your comments on the passage of time. David Kherdian is one of the leading Armenian-American writers, and for 60 years or more has engaged in a courageous, personal, but accessible journey of exploration through his poetry, memoirs, translations, and children's books, including, to name really only a few, Homage to Adana, The Road from Home, and Letters to My Father, collaborations with his late wife, the artist and writer Anny Bakalian, as well as the anthology Forgotten Bread, First-Generation Armenian-American Writers. Unfortunately, David, who we hoped would be here tonight, was unable to come, but he wants everyone to know that he is still writing and doing his best work ever in his 90s. Dr. Robert Mirak was a scholar, businessman, community leader, and philanthropist. While a doctoral student at Harvard in the 1960s, NAASR's founding chairman Manoogian S. Young suggested that Bob write his dissertation on the early history of the Armenian-American community, which was later published as the book Torn Between Two Lands, Armenians in America, 1890 to World War I, which remains a definitive and groundbreaking work. Bob's father, John, was a NAASR founding member, and Bob first joined NAASR as a student in 1959, and last year we recognized him for his 65 years of continuous membership in NAASR. As you probably know, Bob passed away on July 17th. We truly wish he were here with us tonight. But we're grateful to his daughter, Julia Mirak Q, for being here, and we ask that she stand and be recognized. Thank you. Ruth Thomasian is the founder of Project Save Armenian Photograph Archives, established in 1975 and based in Watertown. Ruth is a photo archivist and social historian who had the vision to begin the incredible work of preserving what is today a collection of more than 100,000 original photographs and ephemera spanning the Armenian diaspora worldwide. And she did this at a time when precious few, if indeed any others, saw the historical or aesthetic value in this material. More than any other individual, Ruth has shown us that the visual documents of our community have dignity and value. And if a picture is worth 1,000 words, well, do the math for yourselves. Ruth, please stand and be recognized. And Project Save turns 50 this year, another pretty impressive anniversary. Dr. Khachig Tölölyan is one of the founders of the field of diaspora studies and the founding editor of the award-winning journal Diaspora, a journal of transnational studies which he started in 1991. He has been interested throughout his career in the mobility of populations and cultures, asking questions about how the increasing level of migration and dispersion brings new populations to the West, how these dispersions become ethnic and diasporic, and how these in turn reshape the literature, culture, and politics of the nations or states that host them. If asked, he will tell you he is not an Armenologist, which may in the strict sense be true, but his work is of immense value for anyone involved in Armenian studies. Khachig, please stand and be recognized. And lastly, deviating from the alphabetical order, Sandra Jurigian was NAASR's administrative director and served the organization with extraordinary distinction and devotion in multiple capacities. Sandra was not a scholar nor a published author and was not the founder of an organization or a field of study. But for more than 50 years, she was instrumental to NAASR and thus to Armenian studies. She served NAASR during some of its peak years, through some leaner years, and well into its 21st century revitalization. For many, if not most of those years, she was the only full-time employee. Whatever task she was presented with, she pulled it off with skill. It is zero exaggeration to say that without Sandra, there are reasons to doubt whether NAASR would have been able to survive through some of those years. She was also an unparalleled proofreader, and I am certain she would have caught the typo on tonight's schedule. I say no more. Sandra's intelligence, graciousness, energetic persistence, and utterly selfless work was driven by her deep dedication to the mission of NAASR. I wish she could be here tonight, but she could not be. But please recognize Sandra Jurigian. NAASR has a beautiful hand-painted manuscript on permanent display in our building, which we call the illuminators of the future of Armenian studies. The names of Anny Bakalian, Kevork Bardakjian, David Kherdian, Robert Mirak, Ruth Thomasian, and Khachig Tölölyan will be added to that manuscript. And also, in the very near future, an area of NAASR's Vartan Gregorian building will be dedicated to Sandra Jurigian. We hope you can all be there for that, although I don't know where we'll put you all. But we look forward to the occasion. Please, once again, show your appreciation for these people who have contributed so much to NAASR and to the Armenian community. That's all I've got. Thank you so much.